It's an absolutely wonderful evening to have you again. Thank you so much for joining us on the Beyond Limits show. Good evening. My name is Mkisii, and I am so glad that you guys have tuned in right on time for this show. Guess what? Today I am bringing in a duo for the first time ever. Like, yes, this is amazing. They're two gentlemen, and the first time I saw them, there was the other person carrying the other person. I wasn't really sure who's carrying who. Yes, and they have really embraced the fact that they're Mkisii. I know a lot of you guys went out there and I just landed from London. I was born in the UK. But these guys are super authentic, young men with families. But they anyway, I'm easy, relax. Relax. Some friend me say relax. All right, guys, welcome to the show. If you're seeing on your screen two guys carrying each other, alafu unasema eti watu wa simu wanaibanga simu watakanga aje by the way mnatakanga aje watu mnatuibia simu. It should be comedy, not real. Welcome to Beyond Limits. Let's figure out the challenges they meet along the way, how they overcome them, and just what we can learn besides everything we see on screen. Maybe they can cook ugali. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Eish, kwani nyote mnavaa glasses?
SISI ni VIUMBE DHAIFU, VIPOFU wa KIROHO.
Yes.
I didn't know you can speak really good Swahili.
Yeah,
I'm trying you katembea pwani mule
na ngalelewa mle.
Dogo mporomoko kule.
Amta nisumbua na Kiswahili. Na kibono. Na kibono.
Biamono.
Biamono?
Yes.
Mono, hey. Yeah. The first chairman on my far right.
So he's the secretary for the Goosey Hunter men.
Now, please introduce yourself, because people kind of just love your work, don't know your names. You know how Kenyans are?
Yeah.
I'm saying, nakuona mahali. So just tell us your names, probably your real names. If you don't want, just tell us the stage name. Talk about it.
Yeah, so I'm Victor Nyata, aka Osoro, aka Beki wa kupanda na kushuka, aka Judge bila kesi. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Cyprian Osoro, or Osoro, or Osoro, or Omonkunyu, or Papa Pamina, or the fast fat.
Hey! Welcome back to my serious self. I'm really trying. But it's okay. I'm not confused now. Okay, Osoro. Okay, so you're confusing me because mnafanyanga vitu mingi pamoja mnakaa twins.
But nimebakisha moja.
Utasema tukumaliza show.
Mafans itawaumiza. Mbogo.
Aha. Usiposema itaumia.
Hiyo watauliza.
Let's start with your real life situation. How was it growing up? Did you ever think you'd be in the limelight? I'll start with Mkisii on my right.
Mkisii on the right. So, to be honest, no. You know, when you're growing up as a young kid, you are told that the key to life really is education. So you have to go to school, you have to get good grades, go to college, graduate, get a job. Then that's
white collar job.
Yeah, white collar. You're working in an office, an 8 to 5, wearing a suit. You get, so that's an ideal success setup for our parents. I'm sure it happens now. But the dynamics change when, for my case, I realized that there is more that I would want to do as a person, and that was acting. And so the first time I got on stage in primary, I felt like, yes, this is it. Now I can identify myself to acting as opposed to these other things. Yes, I went to college. Yes, I did IT. But guess
you pursued
what?
IT?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but guess what? No, I'm a full-time actor. And actually, this is where it began, at the Kenya National Theatre.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Before I come to your story, guys, I forgot. There's a nice aroma coming from the left side.
Yeah.
There is some really nice ambience right here. This is the KNT, Kenya National Theatre, and this is the Wasanii restaurant.
Yeah.
Ndio maana nimekana wasanii, come on.
Yes.
Kwa hivyo mimi ni msanii pia.
Nice.
Allah, after this tunakula lunch ama lunch ilipita.
Lunch lazima. I mean,
Bill on me.
Vice.
Nitapa. Did you see yourself here? Did you see yourself, you know, hosting with people like Amina, being in the limelight? Was this you in your childhood?
You've ever seen these post-memes, inspirational quotes that say the things I used to ask God for, right now I have them. And you know, those things do happen even without you noticing.
Yeah.
Without you noticing. Maybe until the time when you are right in the middle of it, then that's when you get to realize.
Yeah.
By the way, I used to pray about this thing. I used to pursue so much. I worked hard for this thing, and now here it is.
Yeah.
So I think it's been a journey, and maybe mali naenda, I think ndio mali naenda hivi. Sijui kama tashikika, but mali naenda.
Safari ndio mrefu.
Kwa hivyo we are lucky. We are lucky tumekushika saa hii. You guys mmesikia
Before
because
mwanze kudeal na manager.
Kwanza secretary yako hapa.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo manager yako, lakini utakuwa tufikia hata PA.
Mtakuwa mnamfikia manager kwanza.
All right, now before we get to, you know, start imagining him in but these clothes look expensive, in a more expensive outfit. Yeah. The challenges you guys go through, and artists go through them every day, and being a young man in Kenya is not easy. Yeah. You guys have families as well. I am here thinking, wow, wanaume siku hizi wanasema before I am financially stable, every other responsibility pampas diaper ikae kidogo.
Yeah.
For you though, what are these moments ukikaa chini ufikirie, one of those toughest moments?
Yeah.
Were you ever thrown out because of rent? What was it like? Were you frustrated by a boss?
Those are things that we've gone through with him, actually.
Yeah, together?
Yes, yes.
Well, I'm gonna go to when did you guys meet, but I'll come to that. Yes.
Yeah, so we have actually had to live in a house. The first time I was introduced to him was when I had been living with some guy in Ruiru, that's behind KU actually. And this guy had graduated, he got a job, now he had to move. So by extension, hata mimi sasa nikakuwa homeless. So at the time I remember I had a friend who is called Polycarp. I called him, I told him, hey, man, I'm stranded, I don't know where to go. So he told me, come. So he told me to come to town, take a match to Satellite. That is in 1 year Satellite. So I went and they told me, now look, there's some guys I'm supporting, there are about 7 of them. So you're going to join them. So me, I thought probably it's like a 1 BR or 2 bedroom. Shock on me. Ilikuwa ni nyumba ya mabati single room. You get. So that's where I met Citron. So all those things to do with kufungiwa nyumba, things to do with struggling as an artist, are things that pretty much tumepitia.
They actually joined us. Ikakuwa shida times 2.
Wait, ulikuwa kwa hiyo nyumba ya mabati?
Yeah, that's where we met.
La.
The same house, tukafungiwa nyumba.
Wanaume vichwa ngapi mnafungiwa nyumba?
7.
He was 7. He was the 8th. He was the 8th man, yeah. And tulikuwa tu vijana, and most of us ilikuwa ni kanisa ndio natuweka pamoja. SDA. Just
so tutaimba kidogo hymns hapa.
Sisi tulikuwa tunaimba vibaya sana. Now during the week we used to survive by going and kuoshea wale wa mama wa church. Just kuwaoshea tunguo. Umaisikia kujifanya mzuri, kunyenyekea, maisha imekulainisha so that at the end of the day upate ka lunch.
Yeah.
So bila njaa haina aibu. We did all that. And when he came, I remember that night we were to sleep hungry. Akakuja alikuwa na kaunga ngano, kanusu kamefunguliwa, mafuta ya solid.
Ile
kuteseka yetu hatukufikia mafuta ya solid, but alikuwa nayo. Na nini ingine?
Ile unakumbuka package yake?
Na nini ingine? Alikuwa na sabuni.
Sabuni
za bar soap 2 zilikuwa si full, I remember.
Oh Lord.
So akakuja and tulifurahia.
No, that was ilikuwa Christmas alikuja na shopping.
We cooked chapo, I think.
Chapo saa 7 usiku.
So I'm figuring out 8 people, but this is the guy who you click with.
Yeah.
what made you guys come together? What did you see in him? What did you see in him?
Actually, so now after tumekula tukarudi kwa kuteseka, of course, and one day tukilala naona jamaa kuna kitabu anasoma. Kitabu gani? Kifo Kisimani.
Hala.
He's going through his lines because during the day we discuss wakwenda kufulia wa mama aende afue, wakwenda kutembea
watu watafute,
wakutafuta job, kufanya promotion, kuuza ma sim card, enda jioni ndio tunapatana kwa nyumba. So I see the guy with a book.
Yes.
Hey bro, ni nini hii? Because back then he wasn't even my friend. Nakumbuka kwanza alikuwa amechukiwa kwa hiyo nyumba, kwa alikuwa anataka kumfukuza. Why? Because he's a vocal guy.
Oh yeah.
Yule wa mimi hutaniaras, hutafanya ABCD. So wale wenye amepata huko wako zile, wewe umetupata hapa, unaona? So that kind of a setup. Then so alikuwa na go through his lines, ana cram lines, na mimi pande nyingine na go through lines. Same book. So happens nice. Required. All of us tunatoka the same house without knowing man, tunaenda same place Arboretum, but different corners. Tuna act, tulikuwa na set books at that.
Yes.
So mali nilikuwa upon inquiry nikagundua mali yako ina sound mosi, mnalipwa ngapi? Babu, mna travel mna the whole time. Huku kwetu tunariasa whole month, lakini tutaenda tu kama show moja ama mbili. Akaniambia nikisikia huko ka vacancy na kuita the next day, uko wapi? Kuna mtu hapa amechelewa, na ambiwa amechelewa, amefutwa kazi. That's the symbol. That's how I joined him now on the other side, and it's been a journey since 2010. I'm at 11.
Wow. 11. I think that is like those times where you say destiny. I don't know, because you guys are sitting and you're reading the same thing I'm reading, but how? And I think that's amazing. So if you have a feeling that you're clicking with someone, you never know where it's headed. This is a real testimony. When you know, oh, you never know who's fake or who's real. You guys didn't know you didn't know you'd end here together. But there was something about faith and trusting. Now to talk about being, in the limelight, but there's something about fame. Something about fame. You guys don't seem like this thing is getting into your head. How are you dealing with that? How are you dealing with fame?
Fame, I would say first, I'm not really famous.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're beyond limits.
By that I mean, yes, I have a good number of people who know me. At least I can't go to a place where people do not know me. There will be one or two people who would recognize me because I've been on some program on TV and also the things we do. Now Mkisii wako kwa kila kona. That's a good thing. So for Mkisii nayo we are totally known. So you never feel it as a person, but the person who is looking at you sees the fame. And the best way to deal with it is really to not let it get into your head, because if it gets into your head, then it's easy for it to control you. Like, someone anaweza kugotea umlenge, something like that, because it has gotten into you. And you just be simple. Be simple, be you.
Be you.
Nothing should change, because something that should change is the growth. It's okay for the growth to change. But once people start to notice a significant change in behavior, for example, it's very easy for them to say, hey, okay, squeeze unaringa, squeeze. Umeomoka, squeeze unaringa. So you really have to strike the balance.
Strike the balance. Yes. What I picked from you is be you. Before fame ulikuwa you, sasa. Osoro wewe.
That's what they say.
Because now we literally msana shaile tebo, unajua hiyo show kweli venye tukonanga, mera sijui kanataka kuuliza hivi.
But I think they say usiwahi fika, but fika ni that pride and feeling that now you're famous and stuff. One of my former directors once said, in fact, occasionally repeated it to us, akisema ukifika kufa. That will never leave my head. Ukifika kufa. The moment you start feeling when you're tero, when you're famous, you're what? Ukifika kufa. That alone, it means a lot. It's one of those things that is to guide along the way. That plus, if you change, it just means you are a bad person. It's just like money. The moment somebody changes because of money, it just means nizile kalas zake hatukuiona. So if somebody, because I don't see why mtu akusalimia umlenge, for example, just to go by example ametumia, just means you are a bad person. Kuna mahali umepungukiwa kidogo. Hata haina jina pride, hatuwezi yekea pride juu. pride maybe it comes inafaa kuwa on a positive vibe ya self care, umetafuta
Yes.
marashi kazuri, vitu kama hizo, but kulenga watu and feeling watu wengine ni lesser beings really ni kitu mbaya. In fact in Kenya they say hakuna celeb, because kuwa celeb inakuja na do, inakuja na a lot of things.
But Kenya,
ukiangalia in Kenya somebody somewhere said hatuna celeb, so usiwahi feel wewe ni celeb.
By the way, I mean nimechukua tu nisiwahi fika. Fika.
Yeah.
We take a short break. You're watching Beyond Limits. We come back with the Brain Buster. This is the toppest duo in the 2-5.